I haven't talked about this, but I am trying to lose weight. Losing weight, and this isn't the first time in my life I've tried to lose weight. I quit smoking and I gained a lot of weight, and then I had to lose weight, and then I just lived life and I gained a lot of weight, and then I lost, and now I have to lose weight. I am doing the low carb thing. So basically, and here's the thing. I am sensitive to many vegetables and eggs. So as a low carb guy with sensitivity to eggs and many vegetables, I eat basically three things: meat, cheese, and nuts as a treat. That's it. It's nuts. It works. So I've been doing it. I'd say I can't remember if I'm finishing my second week. I record my this ham is so hammy. Ugh. Oh, it's drippy. Plates, kids. There's a reason we have plates in the world. This ham looks terrible. It's so slimy. This is what I do. I take a cheese stick, and then I take my meat, and I wrap it up. I went to Aldi's. These cheese sticks are from Sam's Club, but the ham is from Aldi's. And then you make a cheese thing. It's all right. I started at 240.4, and I'm at 233.4, I think. I posted on Twitter, just esoterically, like I just put a number up there. And mostly I do it for me, because then I can go back and I can look at my Twitter. So I'm down 6 pounds in about, I think I just finished my second week. This is good. I think it's going to get slower. I think I'll get down to 2 pounds. You got to be careful with the nuts. There's 16 servings in here with 6 grams per serving of carbohydrates. That's what the name of the game is. You should try not to eat more than 50 carbohydrates a day. So it's not no carbs. I don't really know what keto is. I don't know. Is keto no carbs? I'm trying to stay under 50 carbs, which, if you look, so you can't eat pasta. You can't eat bread. Sugar's out. So you end up wrapping cheese in meat, pretending it's a sandwich. It's all right. It's okay. I found these low carb bars. They're like little candy bars. One of them has coconut in it. It's really good. So those really help me. I will say, on Monday, I had a pulled pork sandwich with barbecue sauce, which has carbs, and a bun. And my kid ordered piping hot pizza from Papa John's. Piping hot pizza from Papa John's, that's right. On Saturday, it was they ordered 2 pizzas for 2 people. It was on sale or something, and I had a piece, and it was so good. It goes in waves. Some days I'm like, I think I'm going to puke if I have to eat another piece of meat and cheese. But right now, it's good. I'm putting another pulled pork butt roast thing in the oven right now. I'm trying a new rub recipe from my friend Jen. I had her pulled pork this week. It was unbelievable. So, it's all right. The reason I like it, why I like a low carb diet, is because I'm a big picture guy, and I don't really care for counting calories. I've done Weight Watchers, and it's okay. They have point systems. I think they've changed a lot since I did it. But basically, you keep your carbs way down, and really, I think what happens is if you keep your carbs down, your calories go down. I think. That's my theory, that, like, weight loss is just a calorie game. But you gotta eat less calories. Not putting a piece of bread. But I will say, I have this theory that, like, different calories are different. We don't really talk about that in our society. But, like, I feel like empty calories from, say, Coca-Cola have got to be different than calories from pasta. I would think. Maybe somebody knows that. Maybe you'd be like, duh, Sage, of course. I don't know things. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. But it would seem to me, because when I eat bread, it feels sticky. It feels like it's going to go down my throat and just stick to my gut. It's just going to go down there and, like, camp out. That's what it feels like to me. That's what bread feels like to me. So, it feels different. That's all I can tell you. It feels different. Believe it or not, I did not come here to talk about food. I came here to talk about how incredibly important you are. There was a guy years ago came to my house, and he was living on a farm. And I was asking him about something. I'm like, hey, would you be willing to help with this? He's like, yeah, sure, man. My life really, he said something along the lines of, like, I'm not doing anything with my life. My life is pretty much meaningless right now. And, I'm not important. Almost like he was trying to become invisible or something. And I was like, wow, that's so interesting. Most people in the world have a sense of some sort of value, right? Like I am valuable. A little bit. Like, okay, so if you take a level of I'm valueless, I suppose we could have a conversation of people being anti-value, like they're actually hurting, right? And I think the Dalai Lama says, if you can't do good, just don't do harm, which is good. That's good. Because then you're negative value. But let's just talk about the people that feel valueless. They feel that they are not offering any contribution to the world. Okay, we'll talk about that. So that's where we're going to start. I don't want to get too involved in people hurting the world. I just want to talk about people that feel valueless and people that feel like they're valuable. Okay? So I think most people in traditional society, if you're holding down a job, if you're a parent, if you're a grandparent, you have some sort of connection somehow to the world, right? You're like, I have value, right? Here's no value, and here's a little more value. Like, here, a little, And then I feel like the number of people, if ultimate value is like, we're up here, right? And people are here. Okay, my nose is the beginning point, right? My nose, valueless, and then value, 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 value. So much value, like you are Jesus Christ. Like up there, right? Like this is like, or, I don't know, the greatest people have ever lived up here, right? Up here. I feel like most people are like right here. They're like here. And then you take somebody that's a doctor, and a lot of times, I don't mean, if you're a doctor, I hope I'm not going to insult you. You have an ego. Welcome to the ego club. Then you are like here, like my hat level, right? You're like, yeah, man, I'm a doctor. I save people's lives. I knew a guy that like was a heart surgeon, and he was doing heart surgeoning stuff up in Cleveland Clinic, and the number of lives this guy saves in a single, day is ridiculous. Just ridiculous. He's putting in pacemakers. They're doing these things with artificial hearts that, like, you actually don't put them in the heart area. You put them down in your side or something. He's crazy. He's just crazy. He's doing crazy stuff constantly. Like, I mean, he seemed like he was a really cool guy. And he seemed really down to earth. But, okay, no value. We're all zero value. Here we are, doctors. Doctors have got to feel like they're up here. Okay? I would think. A lot of doctors. As well they should. But who are the people up here? Okay? From my hat to the top of the tippy top. Okay? When do you go from, say, let's say, unless you can think of somebody better than a doctor. I can't think offhand anybody better than a doctor. Like, a doctor seems like amazing. Like, they're like freaking like wizards. They're literally pulling people back from death. Crazy. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. People every day are getting saved by doctors. You've got to feel like you're way up there. We're all down here, and then a lot of people are here, and then doctors. Now, who's up here? Who is from here to here? Who is it? Like inventors, maybe? Like Goodyear. He actually did not, I don't even know if he ever came to Akron. We have Goodyear here in Akron, but it was named after Goodyear. He invented vulcanized rubber. I mean, what you're driving on, every tire is thanks to Goodyear. Central heating, central cooling, the combustion engine, the internet. These people, I think, would start to be like, yeah, man, I moved society. I moved a large chunk of society forward. Bam. Now you're up in here, right? You're like in here, Big time inventors that are changing the world for the good. All right, up here. Okay. Then you got people like Gandhi and Jesus and Martin Luther King. People that transformed the very idea of society. That they changed how we think about other people, basically. They're like, they don't deserve, just because they're sick or poor or don't look like you, doesn't mean you get to, like, be mean to them create laws against them. You know? Those people. So now you have doctors, okay? We have no value, most people's value. Doctors, inventors, and then basically philosophers, maybe, right? I don't know what you want to call those people. Like Jesus and Martin Luther King and Gandhi and Moses, Muhammad. You know, big idea changers. Like, they're changing the very structure and fabric of what it means to be a human being. Right? Those guys up here. No value. Us, doctors, inventors, philosophers. Whatever, I don't know what to call them. You know what I'm talking about, right? They're up here. Now, where are we all really? I'm not going to talk about people down here hurting, like murderers and rapists and mean people. Just talking about average people. What I'm going to tell you is, you're up here. You're here. You aren't here or here or here. You're here. You're here. You're that important. Yeah. Why would I say that? Because you can't possibly have any idea what your role in society is. In fact, people that we put down here very well could be up here. Not all the time. I mean, some people hurt people. Let me give you an example. I've known drug-addicted parents. They lose their kids. They're on the street. They're prostituting. They're sucking dick. They're whatever. They're doing whatever to get their drugs. Would you say you think they're down here? All right, maybe down here, like, oh, losers, losers. You know what I find? Sometimes I meet their kids, and their kids are awesome. Awesome. Put together, kind, compassionate, sensitive, mind-blowingly great people. And when I get to talk to them, I'll say, like, how'd you become so amazing? And they were like, I saw my parents. And I love them. And I feel so bad that that was the thing that happened to them. I knew I never wanted to be that. And I knew I wanted to be a helper. And they're like physically up there, like way up here. So, what I'm telling you is, it's not for you to judge how important you are. I'm telling you, you're here. You're up here. You're already here. You're doing it. You're being you. You are being you. Now, is there an opportunity for you to be even, like, could you be better at being you? I think so. Not that important, really. You being you is making an incredible impact. Incredible. What I will tell you is, you being more like you will make an even more incredible impact. More. Don't hurt people. Just don't do it. Don't hurt people. And I said in another podcast, I'm like, don't hurt yourself. But then I thought about like people that like to skydive and bungee jump and those wingsuit people, you know, those people that jump off of cliffs and like a squirrel, like a flying squirrel. I'm all for them. I'm like, go man, get out there. I watch them. I'll find them like on Instagram or, you know, they're always on the Red Bull channels. They're doing crazy crap, trying to get as close to a rock as they can while they're flying in their little squirrel suit. It's amazing. How about the guy that climbed up? Here comes Clarabelle. How about the guy that climbed up El Capitan without any ropes? Arnold climbed up El Capitan without any ropes. Do you know how important that is? It's crazy important. Do you know how important it was for whoever that guy was that broke the 4-minute mile? Critically important. Do you know how important it is that Elon Musk makes rockets that fall back out of the sky and then like turn on their combustors and land on like little pads in the ocean? Vitally important. You know why? It changes everything. It changes everything. We've been sending rockets into the sky and letting them just burn off and die. It's cost an incredible amount of money. Elon Musk, the guy that invented eBay, he's like, you know what would be cool? You know what would be cool, Sparky? What? It would be cool if our rockets would come back. We could save a lot of money.
Ooh, what's your rocket?
I know. Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. I know. It's a good thing. So, and those are easy ones, right? Like, those are easy ones. But how are you this important? Now, I know people that are hurricanes, okay? You look at them and they swoop in, they're like, they're making big waves, they're making big impacts, they're doing this with their arms. And you're like, wow, there's a person trying to make a difference. There's a person, you know, changing the world. I'm not him. I'm not them. I'm just kind of a, you know, just little old me. How can I be making that kind of difference? Do you know how important a drip of water is? Do you know what a drip of water can do to a rock? You've seen it. You've seen it. Have you ever seen a stalactite or a stalagmite? Do you know what that is? It's a drip of water. A drip of water will drill a hole through a rock. And it's just a drip. It's not a tsunami. I mean, tsunamis are great. They're powerful and wow, and earthquakes and volcanoes. Want me to tell you a story about cheese and ham, Sparky? Yes, you do. All right. Well, people can't even see you. Sparky's down here. He loves the keto diet. So does Clarabelle. What I'm here to tell you is, you're here. You're great. And the only way you can be more great is to be more you. Don't listen to other people. Don't let them try to tell you what kind of job you should get or what you should be doing or that and this. If you're not hurting anybody, then you just keep doing you. The more you do you, the greater you're going to be. As soon as you listen to other people and you go against what you want to do, you're off track. Oh, Sparky, all you want to do is eat. You want some ham? All right. All right. Now come over here. Over here, everybody. Sparky, over here. Come on. Clarabelle's ready. Come on, over here. Over here. There. Okay, good. Okay, everybody. Okay, everybody sit. Good doggies. Okay. Here's a little ham for you. Here's a little ham for you. Here's a little more ham for you. And here's a little cheese for you. All right, we're done. I ate it all. You ate it all. We ate it all. Okay? All right, you're a good dog. All right. Well. Do you know how important dogs are? If you had to put them on the scale of being no value to ultimate value, how valuable do you think a dog is? Anybody that loves dogs is going to tell you they're way up here. They are the best. They are the best. The fact that we have dogs is unbelievable. I do have a theory, though. I think they're going to sell us out. I think they're going to sell us out. When the artificial intelligence comes, you know who they're going to love? The people with the food. They're going to be like, oh, robots are the best. I love them so much. And they'll be like, but. You'll be like, what do you mean, but? Okay, I'll see you later. You're going to go hang out with... That's why you're in our house already. You sold out your Wolf brothers. You sold them out. So you're in here and that guy's out there. He was like, be true to yourself. He's like, I am being true to myself. I like wearing birthday hats and collars and they can shrink me. I don't care. I just want to be in there. And look, you did it. And now we're all rewarded for it, Sparky. We're all rewarded for it. Yes, we are. We are happy you are here with us. Yes, very much so. Come on, Clarabelle. Come on. No, there's no more. You're not getting more of the ham. We're done with ham. We're done with ham. All right, look. It's the only point I wanted to make. You aren't here or here. You're here. You're that important. You're critical to the entire universe. Critical. Don't ask me how. I don't know. Look, it's easy for me to be like, this is all pointless. What do I care? Do you know what the man on the moon thinks about homelessness on Earth? Nothing. He doesn't care. Heaven forbid all those Martians. They don't care about homelessness. They don't care. The sun doesn't care. The moon doesn't care. It's ridiculous. I mean, people in other countries don't care. Nobody cares. I mean, why are you doing anything? Just eat more nuts. Or don't. Buy a pizza. It's easy to get caught up into this idea that you are nothing and everything is nothing and therefore everything is pointless and existentially void. Okay? It's easy. It's easy. But I'm here to tell you, you know you make an impact. You've seen yourself make an impact. Any of you by chance work like in retail? You stand at that cash register and you smile and are nice to the person checking out? Do you know what kind of impact that makes? Just you smiling. Or in reverse, you going to a store and smiling and being nice to the person that's on the cash register. It's easy to see your direct impact. It's impossible to see your universal galactic impact. But it's there. I guarantee it's there. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. For you to think that you are inconsequential and adding no value is small-minded and has no basis in scientific truth. None. Absolutely just nihilistic. What I want you to know is you are as important as any human being that has ever been on this planet, ever, and will ever be on this planet. You are that important. And the only thing you have to do is just be more you. That's it. Just be more you. Stay true to yourself. Follow what you're feeling. Don't listen to other people. If your parents are telling you you need to go and become a mailman and you don't want to become a mailman, you know what you should do? Not become a mailman. Okay? You want to be an artist? Be an artist. You want to be a YouTuber? Be a YouTuber. You want to play video games constantly all day? You maybe should talk to a therapist. I'm just saying. Now, we get into a little bit of addiction, right? You know, I just want to be a heroin addict. Okay. Do you want to be a heroin addict, or does the heroin want you to be a heroin addict? So, you know, it's not as easy as as I make it out to be. You have to be careful of addiction. You have to be careful of outside forces pulling you in ways that you aren't really meant to be pulled. You're going to have to keep on your guard. There's all this marketing out there. There's people telling you to buy Diet Coke and to wear Nikes and wear Adidas and watch this TV show. You got to ask yourself every now and then, is this really what I want? Is this really who I am? Is this really what you'll feel it. You're like, why am I doing this? This is stupid. I don't even like Nikes. I don't even care. They're shoes. Then stop buying them. Buy something else. Don't buy anything. Okay? You are as important as anyone who has ever existed. That's all you need to know. All right? All right, everybody. You have a great day. I'll see you later.